We are announcing two new programmer families that are joining the InvestTV group of sellers. That would be the A&E Networks and Crown Media Family Holdings, which to most of you will know them as the Hallmark brand. They're going to be offering data-driven linear campaigns to buyers through the platform. That's great stuff. I mean, we continue to build on our efforts where leading advertisers are now activating custom audience segments through the platform and using it to deliver unified reach across some of the biggest TV media owners in the marketplace today.
So tell us a little bit about the platform and how it works.
Sure. You know, we started our launch with Disney, AMC, and Warner Media being the first programmers offering national linear inventory in the platform. But adding technology and automation to buying data-driven linear is critical. The model, as you know, was really built originally for age and gender, but now it's offering digital-like accountability, targetability, optimization, and capabilities that advertisers can really now begin to use at scale. It's critical for buyers and sellers whose legacy systems don't really work beyond traditional age and gender to have more automation and more technology in place to manage the data that's necessary to do that.
So tell us about a little bit more specifically about what you hope this creates for the buyers.
Yeah, the buyer experience is actually underway today. They can log on, they can define a strategic audience in the platform, and they can transact directly with 52 national cable networks that reach over 90% of all TV households in the country. In doing so, for the first time ever, we've built tools that allow them to see unified reach both on a forecasting and reporting basis for measurement on the back end on a systematic wide process. It opens up a really streamlined and very flexible way for national buying on linear to use strategic audiences for the first time.
And could you explain how much inventory or the media that's involved with this program and sort of how it's going to evolve into the new year?
Sure. I think that's two separate questions. I mean, the inventory that the programmers use today, it's again, similar to the same sales relationships they had in an offline world. They're bringing all of their premium inventory across all day parts and all networks in the portfolio of those 52 national networks that are there. And that's national linear, but bought on a data-driven basis today with strategic audiences driving the creation of schedules and mixes that are transacted. Going forward for us, you know, we're all about helping national brands and their agencies kind of reassemble the audience reach that's so critical for powering their marketing plans in a converged video world. And what that means is bringing audience targeted linear, which is what the platform is doing today, together with CTV and OTT audiences so that they can be bought in a single transaction process where they're planned, purchased, and then measured in a unified way across the platform. So that's big for us in 2021.
And Mark, more broadly for the industry, you speak to programmers all the time and the buy side, but what do they want? Where do things go in terms of the marketplace next year around TV? Some thoughts you could share.
Well, sure. I think that last point I talked about, converged video, is really resonating with most of the national brands who still need to get that big reach in television. And so when we work with sellers and buyers, both of them really want to begin to look at a unified reach approach to planning those audiences. But then how do you complete the transaction? How do you do it in a way that's streamlined with the data they need to bring to the table? As we're now bringing digital and linear together. So the platform's really designed to help both the sell side and the buy side do just that. So I'd say it's catering that big priority of convergence in a way that's going to be streamlined and easy to execute on.